We just got some major breaking news. The son of the late Republican Senator John McCain has come out and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris for president and slammed Donald Trump. We are seeing more and more Republicans jump ship and join the Harris campaign, and it really is fantastic to see. This was revealed in an exclusive interview he did recently. But before we take a look at this interview and this article, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps and really supports. But on to the article. So this CNN article was released earlier today. It says, exclusive, John McCain's son decries Trump appearance at Arlington as a, quote, violation that turned the cemetery into a campaign backdrop. Some scathing words here. The article begins by saying, when Donald Trump held a campaign event at Arlington National Cemetery last week, First Lieutenant Jimmy McCain says he viewed it as a violation. The youngest son of the late Senator John McCain had already been moving away from the Republican Party. Just weeks ago, he changed his voter registration to Democrat, and now he plans to vote for Kamala Harris in November. Now, that's fantastic to see. This is someone who is serving in our military right now. He knows what it means to serve. He knows the dignity that comes with service, and he's saying, yeah, Donald Trump violated the sacred space at Arlington National Cemetery with his recent disgusting campaign visit where he turned it into a political opportunity. He had his photographers and videographers take different media for him, and then when the cemetery officials tried to stop them from doing that, his campaign staff assaulted them. And instead of apologizing, saying that was wrong, Donald Trump doubled down. And this was a line in the sand for Jimmy McCain, a step too far, and now he's speaking out publicly. However, this hasn't always been the case. He's now speaking out for the first time about Trump because of the former president's conduct at Arlington National Cemetery, where generations of McCain's family, including his grandfather and great-grandfather, are buried. He said, quote, "It just blows me away." McCain, who had served in the military for 17 years, continues to serve. These men and women that are laying in the ground there have no choice of whether to be a backdrop for a political campaign. I just think that for anyone who's done a lot of time in their uniform, they just understand that inherently it's not about you there. It's about these people who gave the ultimate sacrifice in the name of their country. Some scathing words from Jimmy McCain, Lieutenant Jimmy McCain, someone who's still serving in the military. And his family knows about service. John McCain served. His grandfather served. He serves. And they're saying, yeah, and this gentleman is saying, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is disgusting what Donald Trump did, and all of the Republicans who are defending him are wrong for doing so. McCain's decision to speak out now is part of his broader shift away from the Republican Party and his family's famously conservative roots. After years as a registered independent, he says he's registered as a Democrat several weeks ago and plans to vote for Kamala Harris in November. And this is the amazing part, adding that he would get involved in any way I could to help her campaign. Now, not only is that a generous offer, but it's an offer that he should be taken up on. The McCain family is loved and adored in the state of Arizona and also loved in different parts of the country. They should take him up on that offer. Send him out there as part of the campaign to talk to people about why it's so important that Kamala Harris wins the presidential election and Donald Trump loses. Not only because Donald Trump wants to be a dictator, not only because he's attacking our democracy, but look at the way he treats service members. Look at the way he treats veterans. Look at the way he's spoken about fallen American soldiers. And this is personal for the McCain family. This election, and when it comes to Donald Trump, is personal because let's remember and reflect on when Donald Trump attacked John McCain. I have a video here of that attack. I'm sure you're all familiar with this video. It's gone viral a number of different times, but in this video, back in the 2016 campaign, Donald Trump attacked Senator John McCain, saying that he's not a war hero. Just take a listen. It's gross.
John McCain goes, "Oh boy, Trump makes my life difficult." He had 15,000 crazies show up. Crazies. He called them all crazy. I said, they weren't crazy. They were great Americans. These people, if you would have seen these people, I know what crazy is. I know all about crazies. These weren't crazy. So he insulted me, and he insulted everybody in that room. And I said, somebody should run against John McCain, who has been, in my opinion, not so hot. And I supported him. I supported him for president. I raised $1 million for him. It's a lot of money. I supported him. He lost. He let us down. But, he lost. So I never liked him as much after that because I don't like losers. But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Do you agree with that?
He's a war hero because he was captured, okay? You can have, and I believe perhaps he's a war hero, but right now he said some very bad things.
Wow. Wow. I mean, we've talked a lot about this video. This video is talked about a lot, but when you see it, it really is just infuriating, stomach churning, disgusting words from Donald Trump. And so with all of this history, with the stakes of this election that we all know of, this endorsement is huge. It's crucial, and it's amazing to see different Republicans come out against Donald Trump. I suspect that Jimmy McCain won't be the last Republican to come out against Donald Trump and slam him for everything that he does. I hope we see more. And there's already a Republicans for Harris group that's operating within the Harris campaign, kind of getting different Republicans like Joe Walsh, like Adam Kinzinger. And we just got some reporting yesterday that Liz Cheney, former Republican Representative Liz Cheney, son of the former vice president, will be coming out and endorsing Kamala Harris at some point, or at least doing some things for her campaign, which is also big. It says a lot. It says a lot that these lifelong Republicans, who are the children of very prominent Republican figures in their party, John McCain, Dick Cheney, a variety of others, are coming out and saying, yeah, I'm not voting for Donald Trump. He does not represent American values. He does not represent conservative values, things of that nature. He's against America, which we in the Democratic Party agree with. He is absolutely against America. And it is telling when you have both parties uniting against a political candidate. If that's the case, if both parties, people of both ideologies, both sides of the spectrum are coming together and saying, yeah, Donald Trump is dangerous and he shouldn't be enabled and he should certainly never be in the Oval Office ever again, that's pretty significant. And maybe more Americans, specifically on the Trump side, should take a look in the mirror, take a step back and reflect on that fact and see that maybe they're wrong. You can only hope, right? So anyway, great endorsement, great interview from Jimmy McCain. And as I mentioned, I hope we see more of it. So anyway, I will leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Make sure to subscribe down below. It goes an incredibly long way. Also drop a like on the video and comment. Let me know what you think about all of this. And as I always say, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.